Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to the random pick. It is Sunday, so I do hope you guys enjoy. Now you'll notice we're back on regular FUT today, and you'll also notice I've got my phone and my controller in my hand. So I am going to be doing a special player only random pick. You know, so the 3 players we pick are going to be specials. Doesn't mean the rest of the squad has to be, although it could possibly be. Apologies for the text message sound. I bet you all checked your phones there. Moving on in, I have some pretty good players. Like, because of the market crash that happened as the World Cup mode dropped, I went out and bought a whole ton of players. Now, we're going to actually be ignoring the icon page today because I want to make it slightly harder on myself, and also, like, they're just loans. I don't want to be using them right now. We're going to start from here. So on page number 2, I mean, I've got some pretty amazing team of the season players. I'm not going to lie. And we'll go for 10 pages worth. So I'll go all the way up and we'll use page number 11 as well. You can see we now move on to my untradables. I've got some pretty amazing players in my club, and this is where we'll stop. And on the final page, I mean, there's still like the tournament winner players that I've got and stuff like that, so it's looking pretty tasty, I'm not gonna lie. So guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button on today's video if you do enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Let's get popping, shall we? Siri, please give me a random number between 2 and 11.
7.
Page number 7. Okay, what are we going to get on there? I've done between 2 and 11 so that we can actually go to the corresponding page. Ooh. There are some good players on this page. I don't care who we get. It's going to be pretty awesome. So, Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
The answer is 1.
The answer is 1. Prime Hullet. I mean, damn it, I didn't want to use the loan icons because I wanted to make it hard on myself, but I forgot that I could, of course, get regular icons. Yeah, Prime Hullet, I'm happy with that. He's going to shore things up in the middle of the park. Not going to lie, though, was hoping for either Sterling or Nainggolan. So let's see what we get next, shall we? Siri, please give me a random number between 2 and 11.
The answer is 3.
The answer is 3. Let's go all the way back to page number 3. These are going to be tradable players, and they're going to be an amazing page of tots. Oops, there we go. So there's plenty of choice here. There's also a couple of ones which I wouldn't be that bothered about. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
The answer is 2.
The answer is 2. We get Lianca Rheticus. We are basically making the most ridiculous central midfield combo right now. We've got Prime Hullet and Goretzka. I'm telling you right now, if the third player is Team of the Year Kante, that is literally my perfect midfield. But I guess we'll see what we get, shall we? Oh, Siri's been listening to me the whole time. Siri, please give me a random number between 2 and 11.
It's 9.
It's 9. Okay, so it's not going to be Kante. Who's going to be on page number 9 though? Oh, some pretty good ones again. Like, not amazing players though, so it's going to be downhill from here, I would say. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
That would be 9.
That would be 9. We go all the way to the Portuguese right midfielder. That is Ronnie Lopez from AS Monaco in the French league. 90 pace, 92 dribbling, 91 shooting. He's got 4-star skills. I feel like we got a pretty good player there as well. So it's 2 tots, 1 icon, but absolutely fire choices right there. It's not been bad at all. I will now create the random pick as normal for you guys. Try and build an awesome team. I'll see what I can come up with, shall I? I've got loads of other special items in the club, as you can see. Let's try and bang a load of them into the team. Guys, enjoy. Okay, so as normal, it is time for us to go ahead and create our squad and pick a formation that suits us best. Now, I don't know, I think maybe like 80% of the time I go with this formation. I apologise, I forget at the time of recording that, oh god damn it, Tom, you probably used this formation last week or something. I do apologise for that. It's just a good one to get lots of good players involved. So this is what I've gone for today. I mean, it's a pretty awesome squad, I'm not gonna lie. We start with Gigi Buffon in goal. Absolute legend, as we know. We go with his like regular 89 rated version. We have 89 regular Chiellini at the back, alongside team of the season Benatia, who was like 70k. I think I paid more for him, but I'm an idiot, and that happens from time to time. But ridiculous stats for a 70k player. Honestly, what a beast. And then we have Sidibe at right back, and we also have Max at left back with some also amazing stats. 95 passing on the 90 rated fullback. Really good there. Fabinho comes in to the, well, right centre mid spot. He gets that strong link off to Lopez up top. And of course, one to Sidibe as well. But it's all about our first random pick player here. Prime Ruud Gullit. Yes, 93 rated Gullit has 86 pace, 91 shooting, 91 passing, 89 dribbling, 82 defending, and 90 physical. He is 6'3" with 4-star skills and a 5-star weak foot. Beast. I love him. Big old haircut in game as well, which just makes him better, I'm not going to lie. Lianca Rheticus team of the season card. 91 pace, 90 shooting, 93 passing, 89 dribbling, 88 defending, and 87 physical on a 6'2" frame with high work rates. Only 3-star, 4-star though, so he's not quite Gullit levels, but some of them stats are better than Gullit's, I'm not going to lie. There's some there that are ridiculous. Really like the stats on Tots Goretzka. I then went and I opted for Thorgan Hazard and Batshuayi up front, two pretty cheap players. Well, I know Batshuayi is maybe not super cheap, but he's a lot cheaper than he was, and actually very good value for money. And then we have, of course, Ronnie Lopez. I've seen a different name for him. I feel like I know him, but he's called something different on the game right now, and I'm like, I don't know what Lopez. It begins with an M, right? Someone let me know down below. But 90 pace, 91 shooting, and 92 dribbling, as well as 88 passing, 4-star skill moves. Left-footed on the right-hand side. So I'm going to be cutting inside and hitting some curlers with this guy, or cut inside and then bang it, because I feel like that could probably work as well. So that's the squad. Let's move on in and I'll show you some of the goals that I was able to get with the team. So we start off with a couple of goals from Thorgan Hazard here. Keeper comes out, so I hit him with the chip, and that is about as perfect as you can get. Dinks in off the crossbar. Any more, like if I'd have held that button for a tiny second more, it would have hit the bar or gone over, and I would have missed that opportunity. But yeah, every time I see the on-running goalkeeper, I'm always desperate to try and hit a little dink, because I feel like they are satisfying when they go in. And then a lovely skill move there to do the defender, and a really powerful low-driven shot past the goalkeeper. I'm seriously impressed with Thorgan Hazard. He actually plays like Eden Hazard on this game, this team of the season version. Actually loved him. I really did. I thought he was great. And now we move on to the goals with Batshuayi, who's of course a beast. I mean, how can you not be with the stats that they've given him? He only has 3-star skill moves, however, but doesn't matter, I would say, with the skills and stuff that he's got, the players around him with all the skills that they've got. Like you see, I managed to weave my way through defenders, even just using like body feints and little step overs and stuff. That can work with a player like this. So he can of course roulette and like drag the ball over and do little drag backs here and there, heel clicks, you know, all of the important stuff on the game you can still do with 3-star skill moves. And of course I was just going to town, scoring with him all the time, because he's a great target man, but he's also kind of got like agility and stuff now, so he's best of both worlds really, target man and flare striker, I would say, apart from not having the 4-star skills. Now the goals that I got with Goretzka were like club foot, you know, this guy's got a belter behind him, and look at him just smack him into the top of the net. Really impressed by the German. Ridiculous shooting on him, and all around stats are insane. Like if you wanted to, you could play this guy at CDM, or you could play him at striker. You could do anything, because he's just got such well-rounded stats everywhere that of course you're going to be able to, on FUT, on a game mode like FUT, where it's all about stats and chemistry, if you can just get him at up striker, then you know you're probably going to do just as well with him as he would do at CDM. Like, he could be a goal scorer if you wanted him to be, no doubt about it. And now we move on to the random pick player that scored a whole bunch of goals for us, which was Lopez, and I was seriously impressed with him. I took a little look at his in-game stats, and it was either his volleys or his penalties, which were a low stat, which were actually bringing down the overall shooting stat, because when I took a look, he's got really good shot power, really good long shots, finishing is up there as well. Like, this is a sleeper tots, which is obviously not going to cost you much, but he has got really good stats in the shooting department, and the dribbling and the pace. Like, he's just genuinely one of them players which you probably wouldn't have used earlier on in the year when he had nowhere near the stats, but now that he does, like, people probably still don't use him, and he is perfectly usable. I mean, look at that absolute ridiculous left-footed power shot there, both feet off the ground, and he's just like, he's running off celebrating before that's even in the back of the net, I'm pretty sure. So it's good to have like someone like Batshuayi up front, knowing that I've got like Thorgan Hazard and Lopez as my wingers, like knowing that they are small, weak, and flair players. Like, yeah, having a big guy up top that can deal with that, have those physical confrontations, or even drag the defenders away so that you can make the little off the shoulder runs with someone like Lopez. Good idea in my opinion, and it worked to perfection because I was absolutely smacking everyone that I was playing, scoring goals left, right, and centre for fun. And I don't know if part of it was that I went back to regular FUT gameplay, and I just really like it more than the World Cup gameplay. It's more suited to me. Like I like being able to hit low-driven shots and know that my players they're going to control it rather than it's going to, like, you know, club foot away from them and balloon away from them and stuff. And I just feel like the pace of the game is slightly better suited to me and stuff. Even though I've been doing quite well on the World Cup mode in part, you know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm getting a little bit more used to it, of course. But we now move on to the rating. Let's talk about these players, shall we? Let's give everyone a little bit of a rating in the squad. Buffon was fine in goal. Didn't have much of a problem with him. Yeah, you can get TOTS goalkeepers if you want, but not if you're going to link up these two centre-backs in this particular formation. You are going to need the Italian in order to get enough chem for, like, Benatia, you know. A normal Italian goalie alongside Benatia would be enough for Chiellini, but of course not for the Moroccan. Is he Moroccan or Tunisian? I can't see that. I can't judge. I can't see that badge from where I'm sitting right now, and I don't know off the top of my head. Right back, Sidibe. Left back, Max. You know, no problems there. I've been using Sidibe for ages. First time actually using Max, and I was super impressed. Getting that strong link to Goretzka means that he's a great viable option in my team right now. And then Fabinho, yeah, he's brilliant. If you can afford the TOTS, go for it, because you won't regret it. He's Vieira-esque on this game, that's for sure. And then Ruud Gullit is just the best player on this game, in my opinion. Like, the perfect rating. 5-star value for money, 10 out of 10. He is a 10 out of 10 player. He just really is. He's the best midfielder on this game. Could be the best striker on this game. Would be the best centre-back as well. He just has everything. And 5-star value for money, because I'm pretty sure you can do this Icon SBC for like 800k now, where he used to be 3.5 mil. Madness. Absolute madness. Now, Goretzka, 5-star value for money, 9.5 out of 10. He is near perfection, but he's just not quite Gullit. And that is what I would base my players off in the centre of midfield. Are they as good as Gullit? Probably the answer is going to be no, and if so, how close to being him are they? And Goretzka's not too far off. He's got the height, he's got the pace, he's just not got that skills and weak foot combo, which I love so much. Now, like I mentioned earlier, previously, that I was actually very impressed with Thorgan Hazard. I think he's great for the money. I paid like 40 odd K for him. Mental, absolutely mental market. And then Batshuayi is a brilliant player with that pace and the shooting and the physical and all of that stuff. Ronnie Lopez then, he gets a 5-star value for money, because there's no doubt about it, one of the cheapest TOTS out there as well, and a 9 out of 10. I was super impressed by his shooting stats, even though it says 91 shot. Like, if you take away the volleys or the penalties, whichever one it is that lets him down, he's up there with like 95 shooting or something. Seems like awesome. We obviously added the striker, so that's going to affect his finishing and all of that type of stuff as well, make that even better. And that's, of course, one of the reasons why he was just so prolific for me in game. So there you go, guys. That is the random pick for you today. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit me with that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a great day, most importantly, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.